Right then, we have got the Insta360 X4, the 360 8K camera. Hot off the press, boom, boom, boom. So, inside this box is your camera, some lens guards, which I've already assembled, hard case, protective case for it to go in, cool, and you're going to get a charging lead as well. Pretty simple stuff, really easy. Now, my recommendations to get with this. The lens cap, not a big rubber cap. Now, from the X3, a lot of people I know have dropped these and broke the lenses. Now, these have actually got lens covers, but it is actually a decent idea that when you're not riding or when it's in your pocket or you know, you're shuffling around, just put the lens cap cover on. Nice big rubber cover. Good stuff. Another recommendation, the mic wind muff. Yeah, it is exactly, it's a muff. So in there, you're gonna get quite a few stickers and quite a few muffs. I like a bit of muff. Makes your camera look like that. So they are Velcro on. So you actually get quite a few spares in case they fly off. Now I've tested this. I have an old X1. I've tried the X2. Now when you're riding at high speed, all you get is wind noise. It's horrendous. Now I've test rode this at 70 miles per hour, no faster, Mr. Officer. And I can tell you that there is no wind noise. You can hear me talking over it. You can hear the exhaust. You can hear the cars going past. It's clear. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, wind muffs, baby. Next recommendation, the Action Invisi selfie stick. This is a new one compared to my old one. I think this is made of, this is carbon fiber. This is really good stuff. Stings. So here is your Invisi stick. So if you want to do the long shots, which I'll show you on the bike in a minute, that's your stick. Screws on the end. Bosh. And that screws onto a mount. Next recommendation, the heavy duty clamp. Yeah. Now you can just use a ram mount or you can use one of these. I actually quite like these Insta360 mounts because they're quite maneuverable. So obviously you're clamping it on wherever it needs to be. Handlebars, frame, sissy bar, whatever. You can also then, if it's mounted like that and you want a straight angle, sideways angle, however you want it. And then, if you've got a little bit of OCD, you can mount the camera directly to it. And then obviously if you're wanting the screen pointing towards you while you're riding, even though you should be looking at it, but you can then tighten it with the wheel. It's locked in place. You also get a spanner, plastic spanner that comes with it, which will help you tighten these up if you haven't got mountain climbing grip. So quick recap: camera, wind muffs, lens cap, Visi stick, on heavy duty mount. So just a quick go through. This will do 8K at 30 frames per second. So if you have an 8K monitor or an 8K TV, show it off. If you don't, like the rest of us that are all on 4K, you can actually shoot this in 5.7K. So this is your dashboard. So very quickly, click on there and you've got your options. You can take videos, photos, HDR, photos, active HDR. That's pretty good. So if you go on a video, and then there's a little section at the bottom there, sort your resolution, 4K, 5.7, 5.7 plus. This is all, obviously you need good light once you start getting up into 5.7 and 8K. So there's your frame rates at the bottom that you can check. So obviously 4K, You can go up to 100 frame rate with 4K. Your next setting is here. Click on that, and you can actually change the angle that you want to do. So Mega, suitable for wide shooting and urban scenes. Ultra is quite wide. And then D-Warp, I like to use D-Warp for vlogging. So I'll use D-Warp on my Ace Pro, wherever that is. And I'll use D-Warp probably on this, but with it being in 360, it doesn't really matter. Oh, look at my hand. So the other thing is battery life. Now, at 4K, 60 frames per second, that battery is going to last a lot longer than if you're filming in 5.7. Tried it, it lasts a lot longer. So to actually record, it's dead easy. Bosh. And I am now recording. And it's that easy. And then not recorded, and it saves it. So you can actually view what you've recorded by swiping across here. And here is, there I am. Oh! So if I press play, bosh. And I am now recording. It's that easy. And then, nice. There we go. So click the grid at the top. It's everything that you've filmed. So that's when I've been testing it. Now, a nifty little feature, if this is the only camera that you are going to buy because you want to do 360, but you actually want to try a bit of vlogging, you can actually mount this like a normal camera and film it without the 360. So you can buy a mic adapter. Boom. So your battery goes in there. The SD card goes in there. That flap there, pull that off. And then you can then clip in. So what's that saying? It's just a 3.5mm jack plug. Right, so the lens caps. Very quickly, read the instruction manual because I'm not 100% on it. And like I say, this is for beginners and just jumping straight on your bike and going out there and getting 360. So you can, it's automatically set for standard lens use. So there's little arrows on there and standard setup. There's a little blue marker at the bottom that goes to the bottom pin there. And that's just for standard. That's all I'm ever going to do with it, I'm going to be honest. So that's how I'd set it up. So if you've got a little bit of extra cash floating around, I recommend the GPS remote. So you can Bluetooth this to this. So if this is behind you on the back of the bike, but you want to make sure or want to see what it's actually filming, it will give you a preview on here. So if I switch this on, right, so that is now connected to my Ace Pro. So that's the wrong one it's connected to. Right then, so I've now got this remote connected to my 360. So if I move the 360 around, all right, dudes. So when this is on the back of the bike, this comes with a rubber mount which you can attach to various areas. I attach mine to my handlebars. I can actually see what I'm recording from behind. So I just have a quick glance down. Yeah, it's working. And I can then press record. And it's recording. Stop. And it saves it. Sorted. So I don't have to get off the bike. I don't have to press record or stop recording when I want to. I do it all with this remote. Right, so you've got an app. Connect your camera, which it is connected. Dead easy. So there's my camera. It's on preview mode. So you can flick through and there's other people's work. There's tutorials at the top. Obviously it's not going to work because it's off the Wi-Fi. Press album. This is everything that I've recorded. So let's click on this. You're going to see this at the end of the vlog. So as you can see, I can nip through round here. So if I wanted to, you can edit this on your phone. So I've just selected that viewpoint. Turning around, I've selected that viewpoint. turn it around, select that viewpoint. So you can deep track people. You just follow the green and off it goes. And it deep tracks at the bottom, look. So that's just going to follow that target the entire time. I don't know if you can see it, but as you can see, yeah. Oh, now it's just flicked onto him because he's gone out of my field of view. But the camera, the 360 footage that you have recorded will follow your deep track if that's how you want to do it. If you've used the GPS remote, you can also put your stats on there. So you can put your speed on there, your altitude and all that malarkey. And then obviously you can trim. So that function there, trim, will shorten down what you want, and then you can export it to your phone library and then use whatever software you do to create reels and shorts and everything else. Right then, I'll take them out, show you the bike, show you the ideal locations for the best angles, one to the side, on the front, at the rear, and then I'll finish this vlog with a 360 showcase. Here she is, the cocaine train. So what I've done is I have mounted my GPS remote there so I can actually see what's going off. So that would be how I'd set my 360 up on the front. So I don't really need the remote for the front because the actual screen will be here. And obviously then you've got a protective case on. Stop anything hitting it. Your wind muffs on. Awesome. Whole 360. And obviously while you're riding, throttle hand, left hand, play. Done. Now you can add the Invisi stick here. I wouldn't recommend it on the front because it'll put the camera here somewhere, which you don't actually need on the front. To the side of the bike onto your rear passenger peg. Kaplow. Now remember, keep your screen up because anything flicking up, you can adjust it so your screen's up. But obviously that bit there, that's all on tight. Recording button is here. Then obviously, just remember it's 360. So out you go. Just careful going around corners. You don't take a cyclist out or hit a bus with it because that'll be it. Over. I have a spare RAM mount because I can get them round my sissy bar better than the Insta360 one, so it's always wise just to have a separate mount just in case. Now that ain't going to come off. It does look wobbly. It isn't going to come off. I've tested it. That is your chase camera angle. Just be careful how fast you're going. There we go. It's also wise if you've got some sort of lanyard just to tie it on and attach it. If you're not 100%, yeah, anchor it on. I mean, I've just put that on very, very quickly just to show you the chase camera angle, but I have in the past run it through my sissy bar and then tie wrapped it on, just in case. Just in case. Right then, just finish off the vlog. A bit of tomfoolery on the with the 360 camera on a night out. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.
Bike night, baby! Yeah!